Now we see a majority usage of plastics and synthetic additives, which relies highly on the petroleum-based industry, which is not sustainable and renewable. In the general overview, we are trying to contribute to the circular bioeconomy by really valorizing valuable compounds from waste or side streams and use it towards functional materials that can be tailored for a wide range of applications.
So what we do in our group is we take biomass, which is a natural resource from different sources. So we work with forestry biomass, we work with algae biomass, fungal biomass, food loss and waste as well, and we try to make a second life out of them. So we make different bio-based processes in order to obtain high-value molecules that later we can integrate into packaging. We can work also in pharmaceutical molecules and material applications, for instance.
If you think about the quantity that are produced, we need to find some solutions for these waste. We work with different biomass. Among them, we can see, for example, wheat bran and also spent coffee brown. That if you imagine, for wheat bran, we have the wheat flour. So this wheat bran comes from this processing and is produced in high quantity. We use a machine here that is very similar to our pressure cooks that we have at home. And we use only water as solvent, meaning that this process is quite environmentally friendly because we are not using some chemicals, harsh chemicals.
So we start in preparing the sample. So we take the weight of the sample in order to control what will be the ratio in between the water and the main biomass. And then we bring this into a pressurized cell into the oven or into the equipment. So this equipment is able to control the temperature, the pressure, and the time where this biomass will be extracted. Meaning there is also this great possibility to tune what will be the conditions in order to obtain different type of molecules. So we work a lot with the solubility of the molecules in order to obtain different fractions. So in some cases, we will have very short molecules with very high bioactivity that can be integrated into cosmetic applications, but we are also aiming to obtain long polymeric fractions, meaning they will be long chains of sugars with also like natural decorations that will serve to integrate materials. So the materials we have the natural properties already bring with the polymers we use.
We are using this bioactive compound in food packaging formulation in two ways. First way is mixing it with the packaging polymer. So the final product can be like a packaging bag. And we use this kind of packaging for vegetables. And then we analyze the shelf life of product during the storage. Or we are using this for coating of the food container. So it gives an active layer to the food container. And this compound has antioxidant and antibacterial activity. So during food storage, this compound can be released slowly into the food in order to inhibit microbial growth and decrease the chemical interaction within the food matrix.
We try to follow the grain extraction process, which means that we try to preserve the intrinsic structures, then we can have the intrinsic functionalities. One of these example is those extracts from artichoke leaves. They contain the bioactive compounds that have the antioxidant properties. So this is a chemical called DPPH, which is a common chemical we use to demonstrate the antioxidant activity. So it's originally in purplish color. This is the extracts from artichoke leaves. And then we'll add it into the DPPH. Then we can see that it turns from purple. It's indicated that we have antioxidant activities in there.
So we are using food waste in order to make this kind of packaging active. And on the other hand, this packaging is increasing the shelf life in order to decrease the food waste. They are also biodegradable, can be used instead of plastic. So I think our work will have a great impact on plastic and food waste reduction. So by bringing the innovative solution in industry, we can create a more sustainable future.